The Vanderbilt Legacy, 10 Scandals and Shocking Facts. The Vanderbilt family, once synonymous with American wealth and power, has fascinated the public and historians alike for over a century. From the height of their fortune in the Gilded Age to their dramatic fall, the Vanderbilts have been at the center of numerous scandals and shocking tales. Here are 10 of the most startling facts about this illustrious family. Fact number 1. The Commodores' ruthless rise, Cornelius Vanderbilt. Cornelius Vanderbilt, 1794 to 1877, known as the Commodore, epitomized the quintessential American self-made man. Starting with a single boat in 1810, he grew his operations into a steamboat empire by undercutting competitors and engaging in aggressive business tactics. Vanderbilt's entry into the railroad industry in the 1850s marked a significant shift in his fortunes. He took control of the New York Central Railroad in 1867 after a series of strategic maneuvers and hostile takeovers, expanding his empire and establishing a transportation network that was foundational to the industrial growth of the United States. His legacy, however, was marked by his ruthless business practices, which included manipulating stock prices and engaging in bitter rivalries, most notably with Jay Gould and James Fisk in the Erie War of 1868. By the time of his death, Vanderbilt's estate was estimated to be worth $100 million, about $2.5 billion today, a testament to his financial acumen and relentless pursuit of wealth. Number 2. The Battle of the Vanderbilt Mansions, Architectural Extravagance. The construction of the Biltmore estate by George Washington Vanderbilt II between 1889 and 1895 stands as the apex of the Vanderbilt family's architectural endeavors. Situated in Asheville, North Carolina, the Biltmore is the largest privately owned home in the U.S., with over 175,000 square feet of floor space, 250 rooms, 34 bedrooms, 43 bathrooms, and 65 fireplaces. The estate, which cost an estimated $5 million at the time, approximately $150 million today, epitomized the Gilded Age's opulence and the Vanderbilts' desire to showcase their wealth through grand architecture. This competitive construction spree among the Vanderbilts not only demonstrated their financial might but also significantly contributed to the depletion of their fortune, as these homes were costly to build and maintain. Number 3. The Vanderbilt divorces, Alva and William Kissam Vanderbilt. The divorce between Alva Vanderbilt and William Kissam Vanderbilt in 1895 was a public spectacle that highlighted the personal tribulations within one of America's wealthiest families. Alva, who had married William in 1875, was instrumental in establishing the Vanderbilts' social standing. However, their marriage was fraught with issues, culminating in Alva's filing for divorce on grounds of infidelity. The divorce was highly publicized, with Alva securing a substantial settlement that included a $10 million payment and ownership of their Fifth Avenue mansion. This event was not only a scandal but also a turning point in how the Vanderbilts were viewed by society, blending their financial legacy with personal controversy. Number 4. The disappearance of a fortune, the Vanderbilt decline. The decline of the Vanderbilt fortune in the mid-20th century is a stark reminder of the impermanence of wealth. Despite starting as one of the richest families in America, the Vanderbilts saw their fortune dwindle due to extravagant spending habits, lackluster investments, and a lack of financial prudence across generations. This financial downturn was symbolically cemented when the last Vanderbilt to reside in the breakers, Cornelius Vanderbilt II's Grand Mansion in Newport, Rhode Island, passed away in 1978. The sale and donation of their once prized estates reflected not just the loss of financial wealth but also the end of an era. The breakers, along with several other Vanderbilt mansions, transitioned to public ownership or were repurposed, marking a significant departure from the family's former glory and influence. Number 5. The Vanderbilt Cup Races, a legacy of speed and danger. The Vanderbilt Cup Races, inaugurated by William Kissam Vanderbilt II in 1904, marked the dawn of international auto racing in the United States. These races, held on Long Island, New York, were not just about the thrill of speed, they were designed to promote automobile development and sales, showcasing the latest in automotive technology and design. The inaugural race drew over 25,000 spectators, a number that grew with each event. Despite their popularity, the races were fraught with danger. The lack of safety measures led to numerous accidents, resulting in the deaths of both drivers and spectators. In response to the fatalities, significant improvements were made to racecourses and car designs, influencing the future of auto racing. The Vanderbilt Cup Races continued intermittently until 1916 and were briefly revived in the 1930s. Number 6. Black sheep of the family, Reginald Claypool Vanderbilt. Reginald Claypool Vanderbilt, the younger son of Cornelius Vanderbilt II, epitomized the pitfalls of inherited wealth. Born into opulence in 1880, his life was marked by extravagance, gambling, and alcoholism. Despite the vast fortune at his disposal, Reginald's lifestyle led to significant financial troubles. His marriage to Gloria Morgan Vanderbilt added to his social prominence but did little to curb his excesses. Reginald's health deteriorated rapidly, and he died of cirrhosis in 1925 at just 45 years old. His death not only highlighted the personal tragedies that often accompanied the Vanderbilt fortune but also left his widow and young daughter, Gloria Vanderbilt, in a precarious financial situation, leading to a highly publicized custody battle. Number 7. The sinking of the Lucitania, a Vanderbilt tragedy. Alfred Gwynne Vanderbilt, a first-class passenger on the RMS Lusitania, was among those who perished when the ship was torpedoed by a German U-boat on May 7, 1915. During World War I, Alfred, born in 1877, was a notable sportsman and businessman, heir to a substantial portion of the Vanderbilt fortune. His decision to sail aboard the Lusitania, despite warnings from the German embassy about traveling on British ships, proved fatal. The sinking killed 1,198 of the 1,959 people aboard, becoming one of the deadliest maritime disasters in history and a significant factor in turning public opinion against Germany. Alfred's death was mourned as a major loss to both his family and the broader American elite, highlighting the vulnerability of even the wealthiest individuals to the ravages of war. Number 8. The Forgotten Heiresses, Gertrude Vanderbilt Whitney and Gloria Vanderbilt. Gertrude Vanderbilt Whitney, 1875 to 1942, great-granddaughter of Cornelius Vanderbilt, diverged from the expected socialite path to become a central figure in the American art scene. In 1930, she founded the Whitney Museum of American Art in New York City, primarily to showcase American artists who struggled to find recognition. Her own wealth, estimated at over $200 million inherited from the Vanderbilt and Whitney fortunes, enabled her to amass a collection that laid the foundation for one of today's most respected art institutions. Gertrude was also an accomplished sculptor, contributing significantly to both the art world and the Vanderbilt legacy through her cultural and philanthropic endeavors. Gloria Vanderbilt, 1924 to 2019, daughter of Reginald Claypool Vanderbilt, carved out a niche as a fashion icon and artist, distinguishing herself from her ancestors' reputations for industrial and financial achievements. Gloria ventured into the fashion industry in the 1970s, revolutionizing the denim market with her eponymous brand of jeans, which became a symbol of high fashion. Beyond her fashion empire, she was a talented painter, writer, and actress, demonstrating the Vanderbilts' versatility and creative spirit. Her personal life, marked by high-profile relationships and the tragic loss of a son, was chronicled in the media, adding to the family's saga of triumph and tragedy. Number 9. A modern Vanderbilt's quest for identity. Anderson Cooper, a Vanderbilt redefines success. In a twist of modern fate, the Vanderbilt legacy took an unexpected turn with Anderson Cooper, the son of Gloria Vanderbilt. Born in 1967, Cooper became widely known not for wealth or scandal but for his integrity as a journalist. As a CNN anchor and correspondent, he has covered major events worldwide, earning respect for his empathetic reporting style. Unlike his ancestors, Cooper's influence stems not from the accumulation of wealth but from the pursuit of truth and the impact of his storytelling. His memoir, co-written with his mother, The Rainbow Comes and Goes, offers a poignant look into the complexities of his family's past and his personal journey of understanding and acceptance. Number 10. The Secret Vanderbilt. The existence of a secret Vanderbilt child was a rumor that persisted for decades. It was whispered that Cornelius Vanderbilt had fathered an illegitimate child whose identity was kept hidden to protect the family's reputation. While evidence remains scarce and the story could never be fully verified, the rumor itself speaks volumes about the era's social norms and the lengths to which the Vanderbilts, like many elite families of their time, would go to maintain their public image. This mysterious aspect of the Vanderbilt lore adds a layer of intrigue to their already complex history.